Oh boy.
I know you're making up the truth. Why can't I go before I lose my cool?
Okay, we're gonna be late. Let's go.
It's difficult. Don't worry just because I need to leave. Don't mean I'm sick of us, of you and me. I'm just not good at showing sympathy. Give me a break. I'm not angry anymore, just a little bit let down.
What's going on, guys? We are back again with another first place undefeated deck profile. We're here with our again promoted second place Inky. I think the name's just going to stick.
It is.
But look, it's better to be consistent at second place than inconsistent at first.
True.
You know, so I think overall you've had a better result, you know, cumulatively versus people that top randomly.
True.
So I look at it that way for you.
Positive.
Yeah. So he's come first tonight with his Go Control deck. I like the tech that he's got in his side. It's very spicy, and I'm going to emulate that moving forward, but I'll let him talk about it. Yeah, I'll hand it over to you, bro. How are your rounds?
Pretty good. Round one, I versed the man himself. Game one was pretty quick. I think it was over by turn 4.
Yeah, I got whomped.
He kind of drew bad both games. It wasn't that really interactive.
Yeah.
Game 2 was quick itself. You didn't know what I was signing. So.
Yeah.
Then round 2, I versed Andy, who was also undefeated at the time. He beat me game 1. I sort of just didn't draw that well. Game 2, I beat him by turn 3, and then game 3, I beat him by turn 4.
Yeah, cool. So it's all pretty swift.
Yeah, not just whether I drew well or like I think game 3 first turn Andy drew pot into charity, I'll say, and then he just Thunder Dragons and just went off. So I thought I was going to lose that, but I won.
Yeah, cool. And then the last round?
Round 3, I versed Cam, who's on Warrior Control. I'd say he likes to hand rip.
Yep.
Fortunately for me, he didn't get any of his hand rips off. Game 1, I won by turn 2 or 3. And then he sided. Cam and I have been talking about side decking. So he's also got a spicy side deck, which he tried against me, which unfortunately I knew what he was doing, so I sided perfect stuff, which I won't reveal because that's on him.
Yeah.
But yeah, then I managed to beat him by like turn 3 again, game 2, so.
Awesome. Well, let's jump into the deck. I'm excited to see the side deck. So.
Alright, so I'm running Goat Control, it's a clean 40, so I'll just race through it, it's pretty straightforward with the 1 BLS, Control. I'm running 1 Parsh Knight, instead of running 2, I'm trying out this Zaborg. He's still light, he's still level 5, but he's 2-4. Instead of tributing for another 19 and going that way, I'm trying for this one because it destroys face downs as well. So hopefully this is helpful. It's going pretty good so far, but then I got the Spirit package of just 2-1. I still think Azul Pressure is really, really good. Yes. I've been told to take it out, but as you can see, I haven't taken it out because the card is really, really, really good.
Yeah.
For my flips, I play Double Merchant. For those of you who don't know, we used to play Xarion, but now we don't. So I just took my 2 Zarions out and put in 2 Merchants. More light targets. Hopefully more bait for crossouts instead of my Magicians, which is pretty funny, but yeah. 2 Magician. And finally, I play 1 Morphing Jar, which is supposed to be a Cyber Jar, which is in the mail, so next Goat tournament, this will be a Cyber Jar. And it's good, just good because it's another dark, and it's a bit bait. If you set your whole hand and then set this card, it's kind of obvious what it is.
Yep.
So gives your opponent a chance to set their whole hand and then hit into it. So I've been trying to keep like a couple of cards in hand that I don't really care if I lose to set this so they don't know that it's Jar.
Yep.
But let's leave me anyway. Then the 1 Serpent. Sangan. Level 4s, I'm playing Tribe, which actually won me 2 games tonight.
Very good card.
1 Warrior and 1 Breaker.
Yep.
That's it for the monsters.
Tribe pitching Sinister Serpent always feels so good.
Yes.
Yes.
And you'll see with my side how that's also better later. So for the goat stuff, I'm playing 3 mana. I was playing 3 Scapegoat, but I still don't like 3 Scapegoat. I tried it for a tournament, I didn't like it. I came second that tournament, but I always felt like I was getting rid of a goat with like just stuff, so I just cut it back down to 2. I still see it enough. It's still good. My other 2 orbs are 2 Book of Moon. This card's really good. 2 Cross Out. You have to play that. Back row hay. The best cards in the game. My equip spells. It's all pretty straightforward. That's all for the spells, and for the traps, more back row hay. Double armor, the 1 orbs of Mirror Force, Torrential, Call, and Ring. It's all pretty self-explanatory, all pretty straightforward. I probably won't mess with anything other than the monster counts and all that sort of stuff.
Yep.
The extra's pretty small. I'm still waiting for stuff in the mail, but I'm playing 3 Thousand Eyes. This is supposed to be a different card, but at the moment it's level 3 to get rid of Sangan, which is helpful for putting a dark in the bin. Just to get off. You still get Sangan's effect, and the 1 Rye. I don't play any level 6s, but if I snatch to like a Chaos Orc or something along those lines, I can use the Chaos Orc to banish and then metamorph this way into Rye.
Yep.
Then for the side, this is what's called like transitional siding, I guess. I side out all of my goat stuff and I side into Chaos Control. So 3 Chaos Orcs. Obviously leaving the BLS in, I just take out like the scapegoats, metas, prems, stuff like that. You don't really use in the Chaos Turbo. 3 Thunder Dragons, so 3 Trains, a double Night Assailant, 1 card destruction, and I don't have any dust shoots, so I'm testing out through Regeki Break. Just because I can pitch dragons with it, I can pitch the Night Assailants, or I can pitch and fix my light and dark count in the bin, or just get rid of a dead card in my hand, depending on the situation. But tonight, I sided it every single game. I won every game 1 except against Andy. Sided this in 1 game 2 and 3 against Andy. Obviously sided this against you, you had no idea. And I think Cam knew when I best Cam, but yeah, it's pretty good. So it's really unexpected, and people side for Goat because they see Goat game 1, and then you completely change it in Chaos, and yeah, they're not expecting it. So.
Just wipes them off the board.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, my friend. As always, do you have any shout-outs?
Shout out to yourself, of course. You're very consistent coming in every week doing content, every tournament.
Thank you.
Everyone that came today, I know the GOAT tournaments are generally pretty small. We average 4 to 6 players, but it's just fun playing GOAT again.
Yeah.
I played GOAT when it was a thing, because I'm old, but I just love the format. I had this GOAT deck sitting around. I brought it back when, funny enough, a couple of my old friends who I used to play Yu-Gi-Oh with, we switched to Pokemon together, but we kept all our GOAT decks, so in between rounds of Pokemon, if we got to buy or match each other, we can just ID and play GOAT. So I already had this when we started back up, which saved me a lot of money, but I'm glad it's back.
Cool.
But yeah, I think that's it.
Awesome. Thanks, man.
Cool. Thank you.